you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to put yourself out.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's caught. Downfield by Harrison.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game. But I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight, that continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of to next week.
Hey, 43. Throwing is Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Brings up third down and 20.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He's got it at the 7. And he will score again. Touchdown, Miami. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, right?
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. Not much. Second and long coming up.
He was brought down by Travis Hunter. A gain of a yard. Brings up second down at the 31 yard line.
They bring Chase in motion. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
What can they do here? This is third
Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Here comes the Miami offense for the opening possession of the third. Their defense has really kept them in this game. Now it's time for this offense to start putting up some points. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Brought down by Fred Warner. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 32-yard line.
Now a give running right. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
The beauty of defense tackles is they come in all shapes and sizes. From 280 pounds to almost 400 pounds in the football gear, Kate. But when you get one of those war daddies that can shed a tackle and create a negative loss like that, those guys are real fun to find.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Gain of 19 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
Receiver gets it on the handoff. Broke through the tackle. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. This quick territory before he drops down. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call it run play, they're looking for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
And 8 yards on the play.
Trying to finish up on the ground. Takes out the one stop. It's a real nice game on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. That play gets 15 and it moves the sticks. Now keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. And giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, they have them ready to go. They're ready to find him up coverage. But receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they just do it through the air. They use their legs. It's a big-time touchdown run.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins cut the lead down to just 2.
Dolphins 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Gonna kick it at the 8. Our team gets it down to the 26-yard line. Now for the second time this game, we look at this Vikings offense. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
You know, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. Offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up, and maybe more importantly, sharpen up. Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, a big shot, and instantly you set a tone to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
Now for second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anyone on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Here we go. On 2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. Here we go. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, here's Burrow. That was incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The defense looked even better sharp on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And it's out of bounds without a whole lot of room for error. He hit it well. They're saying it's out at the 4. Hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Dolphins ball sort of comeback mode. They trail. They start at the 4. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And now for some breather. Gets him away from the goal line up to the 20. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
First and 10.
They stick with McCaffrey. Escapes a defender. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First down. First and 10.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Makes the tackle, is still going. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he's not far from that 1st down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47. 3rd down coming up.
47-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Now give left side. Trying to plow ahead for the 1st. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up 4th down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Desperation time here. Escapes the pocket. This is good. Down the sideline. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. The drive picks up here. 1st and 10.
Good for another Miami Dolphin.
From the gun, McCaffrey has a lane inside the 25. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Receiver gets it again. Man, they're keeping him busy. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 19-yard line.
Another give to the wideout. Man, he has been busy. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
And the Vikings add an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, and Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins jump in front now by 5. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And He's brought down just inside the 25. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Try and push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Setting up to pass. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Dolphins make the play that should win them this game. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. All right.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Miami. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here are the Dolphins now getting set for their initial possession. Leading this unit will be the big arm man out of Texas Tech. 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
And, of course, number one, trying to win the game today. But for him, it's always about Super Bowls, trying to get back to his 4th consecutive one. Fell short of the NFL's first ever.
There he goes, left side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 72 yards. And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Here's Love. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Set, ready.
Throwing on second and long. Love. Under pressure, they got him again. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. So now make that a second sack for them on this drive.
And, Brandon, we hear it every week when we go out to do a game. Everyone talks about playing complementary football. Their offense goes down and scores. They see that, and they want to back them up, and that they did, getting 2 sacks on this first drive.
That ball caught by Harrison. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on 4th. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann.
But it brings up 4th down.
And he'll get this away into the humid Florida sky.
Fair catch.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Dolphin football.
At their own 19-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. They find some open field here. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey now for the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Play fake. Here's Love. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Zach Harrison. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Working out of the gun. Love. And his throw here is incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Fielded at the 33. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. They start on the ground with McCaffrey.
Missed.
This will not go down. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 172 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Oh, design run for their wideout. Across midfield. He's on his way. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr., 79 yards. And the Dolphins have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. And they'll try a little razzle-dazzle. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd down and 11. Now Love. Short throw caught by Bowers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Love looking to throw it. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Zach Harrison able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, he saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
9 yards is the pick up there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Christian McCaffrey on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins are able to add on to their first-half lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Panthers nothing.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Williams loses the football. And the Dolphins have got it. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear tuck it away.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Christian McCaffrey on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins have taken a 5-touchdown lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And a rout is on here in this first half. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Throwing. Love. Buying time to his left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of 15. First down.
Love from the gun. Over the middle, hooks up with the tight end Bowers. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
21 yards.
To throw now. Here's Love. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Love now. It's Flowers. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 18. A good pickup there, 22.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Allen. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Love. A tough throw there across his body. It's incomplete. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. This one from 35 yards away. The kick by Elliott is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing at the break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
31-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. Oh, what a move. Now he's free at the 35. And he's in for the touchdown. The final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So this, not a stat line that you'd expect to see. 2 touchdowns for him now in the ball game, both coming on the ground.
And while it may be unusual, it's obvious they found something that they like on offense and they can use against the defense. And I think they'll continue to go to it until they stop them.
Aubrey now for the play after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen here. And
Scotty, thank you as always. Well, likely 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches.
It's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles James.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game.
There he goes, right side. He may go. And off the way in for the Miami touchdown. A big play there. 69 yards. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Aubrey now for the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Love. And this one too low.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Love. Call it a loss of 14 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that one too wide and incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Returnable here from the 38. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure.
Christian McCaffrey, 97 yards. And the Dolphins have got it on cruise control. So it's a high 5 for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game as he draws ever nearer to potentially making a run at an NFL record. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Panthers 3.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Khalil Mack picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
3rd and 13.
From the gun on 3rd down. Love. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Here's the Panthers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And it's fielded at the 34. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Christian McCaffrey. And he will take it in for the Dolphins touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 96 yards. And the Dolphins get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now the offense for the Panthers here getting the football back. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
26-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here we go. Here we go. Right.
From the gun on 3rd down. Love. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Fielded just inside the 20.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. And now off to the races down the right side. The race is on. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Now, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed watching their execution throughout this contest.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Carolina getting set to take the field.
But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
All right, 60 red. 60 red.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Love. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. And this offense on 3rd down today, they're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Looking to throw. Love. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Ready. Ready.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Being chased out left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Has not been a big game for him throwing the football. I think he feels like, let's try something different. Let's use the legs here and see if we can make some plays.
And no passing touchdowns, yardage not where he would like it. Try something new, it worked there. Give the sack to Jerome Baker.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailed by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
After the sack on 1st down, Love. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
That's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. Fighting through it, he's got space. Gets past one man. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, Charles, just impressive in all three phases. Offense, defense, special teams have really done their job. And here the offense doing its part yet again with another score in the 4th quarter.
I know it seems like something we shouldn't do because the scoreboard does tell it all. But let's set it aside for a moment. This game was absolutely memorable with how they played it. Really terrific effort, really well executed. Congratulations to them.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina.
They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. One last shot now for Love. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, hugging all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's shoes.
Yeah, I got the keys and these got keychains. They keep taking shots, but they missing, they need aim. Caught the signal like Bruce Wayne. Never had it all, but I built it from loose change. Life is like a white tee, baby, it gets stained. But you better bundle up, cause it's a cold game.
Twisting my words and bringing up the past, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promise that I would've never got involved if I knew I would get so attached. I promise that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about if you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat, while you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Two distant strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. Stop, it's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact, buzz you up so I can call that appalling.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? French tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young and it ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said there's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything, now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'm doing anything, I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had
Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Hey. Let me see you do it. Hey. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Hey. Let me see you do it. Hey. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And here we go from Miami. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Well, here come the Dolphins as they get set for their debut series. And leading them as he always does, the quarterback seeking his 4th consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a 4th Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. And the Steelers go a nickel, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. Past the 35. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. He's all the way home, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead right away. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here, sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7. Steelers, nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their 2nd drive. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Get the fullback involved here. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Jarvarius Ward brings him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Here's Taylor to throw. And the Dolphins are there to bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
A loss of 8 yards.
He has it at the 33. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. An actually loses yards. So Miami headed out for its second drive of the game. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed. A chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Brings up second and a yard.
Back to McCaffrey on second down. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Miami.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Juke the defender. Now he breaks out the spin. He's off to the races. Into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 13-0 lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Steelers offense headed out. And coming off 3 and out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
Get it.
Taylor hit and the ball is loose. But I believe a Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is second and long. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Dolphins got it. This is going to wind up inside the 10, so they jump on the fumble, and that's going to set them up with a first and goal.
Yellow.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. They get 2 on the run, and that brings up second and goal from the 4.
He was taken down by Quan Martin. A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of 1. Our score, 14-0. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 on the play. It's third down and goal to go.
They'll try him left side. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins take a 20-zip lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21.
Steelers nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And things are really getting away from them, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's Taylor. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. And the 24 once again. It's second and 10.
Come on. Hey. Cowboy 80.
To the Taylor. He keeps it and takes off. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
77.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down. Another try following the sack. Oh no, he lost control of another one. And it looks like the Dolphins have it.
You know, Kate, defenders today are taught, don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form, making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Dolphins dealing with 2nd and 13. Receiver gets it on the handoff. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It just feels like any time this guy touches the ball, it's a big play waiting to happen. He could be lined up wide or where they use him as a runner. If someone doesn't get a hand on him quick, he's gone.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
It's 2nd and goal. There's another for it. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again.
Dolphins 28, Steelers nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building.
He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Ready? 18 Cardinals.
Trying again, following the set. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense up to the line fast.
Jackson, Smith, and Jimbo. It's a gain of 6.
3rd and long for him here. Passing is hauled in by the running back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. Pulled in at the 20. And his return's going to leave him enough time for 2, maybe even 3 plays before the half. The Dolphins offense returning to the field a final time before the half. They are running away with this one, so probably content to just take this into the half. The 30! The 10! And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins get more points to end a lopsided first half. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Dolphins continue piling on to this lead.
Steelers nothing.
time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on first down. So that clock's going to run as he takes a knee. Let's see if the defense wants to burn a timeout and preserve some of it. Well, I guess we could have just kept both teams out here. We're moving past halftime and getting right to the start of the second half. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. He fields it from the 8. Jukes one defender. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Everything has been working for them, Brock. One of their best games all around in a long while, and now that includes special teams as those guys take it to the house.
This just a good old-fashioned game of add-on, and he never gave his offense a shot. He wanted to do it himself, making sure the special teams got their chance to play a little add-on.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Dolphins tack on 7 more to their lead.
42. Steelers nothing.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Out comes Pittsburgh. Its offense has it to begin the third quarter. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Pitch it out to Brown. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming and pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Looking to throw, Taylor. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. And the Dolphins with 6 DBs on the field here. They're in the dime, third down. Taylor. He's running for it. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
First down, Steelers.
Come on, come on.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
From the 41. Escapes the sack. Gets out of trouble. And after some relocating there, Brock, they track him down away from the pocket.
Okay, ready.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Get up. 18 Cardinals.
Now it's Taylor. Finds him over the middle. Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the first. It's 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Dolphins are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Dolphins continue adding on to that lead.
Steelers nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. They go play action on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
60 vices, 60 vices.
Throwing, Taylor. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Let's see what he can do on the return. Ooh, and he winds up going backwards on that return, and that's going to take us to the end of the quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Dolphins football. They don't got to do much. They've already earned a massive lead. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. At the 20. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Dolphins throwing 6 more on the blowout. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 5th rushing score in this game alone. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. Yeah, and if we're being honest, Brock, this game already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game, like baseball, right? You're looking up at that scoreboard, and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Taylor now. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 3rd down.
Come on, come on. Hey. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Looking for a throw here. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. The Steelers set to punt it, and he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. He's got it at the 24. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. The Dolphins are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3? Avoids the defender. We've got a foot race. And this one's brought to an end. Downfield from that line of scrimmage.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
All right, set now. 1st and 10. Handoff now to the receiver. He passes the 35. Through to 45. Has room down the left sideline. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Dolphins are running them out of the building. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Aubrey good on the point after. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Dolphins 63, Steelers nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. The Steelers offense headed out. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well.
Ready up.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Pass run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, hey.
From the gun, they get to Brown. He scraped together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They'll send out the punting unit. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. Takes it in at the 21. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but losing them is not going to alter this outcome. And also render just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They stick with McCaffrey. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Going run again with McCaffrey. Through midfield. 30. Hits the 20. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Dolphins continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. The 6th time he's run it in this game, and that ties the NFL record. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Steelers nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Wow, it's free again! And the Dolphins have it!
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Another give to the wideout. Man, he has been busy. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Dolphins throwing 6 more on the blowout. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
Ready?
One final shot here. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. Great job taking down that ultimate team challenge. Don't
the 20 to the 21-yard line. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They'll be led out by the MVP of the National Football League in 2018, the former Texas Tech Red Raider, Patrick Mahomes.
And simply put, for many, he's the gold standard for quarterbacks in today's NFL because of his ability to create, find the open man, use all the different arm angles that he has. He's a complete package, and boy, his team loves to play around him.
A beautiful fake. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
The Dolphins, first down.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 49.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
A design run for their wideout. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. A little juke. There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great effort there. 39 yards. And the Dolphins will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. CeeDee Lamb in there to return it. And he returns this to the 22. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. They'll start out on the ground in Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Stopped by the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
And the Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 35.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And a Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Under pressure, they got him again. Khalil Mack. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Now here's Mahomes. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Taken in at the 22. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Room here to run. And they work this out past the 25.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First down.
Again, they run again. It's McCaffrey. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5. This 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 40.
Well, now they'll try the end around. He juked him. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Travis Kelce, 46 yards. And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now 14-0. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it culminates in a Travis Kelce touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Spins away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And Detroit back in possession of the football. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's caught left side by Neighbors. Calling a gain of a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
Metcalf motions left. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Lions.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. After the sack here, 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Mahomes now to throw. Now he steps away. He'll try. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Able to hit his target Lamb. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Lions have got it back to within a score. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll make our score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. All right, go, Lou, Eddie.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And they'll go on the ground. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there as that one is going to blow up in their faces. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for 2nd down. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. That's taken in by Franklin. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Now 3rd down and 7. Mahomes going to throw. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now Mahomes. That is caught downfield by Harrison. That one goes for 24 yards.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Laquan Treadwell in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now 21-7. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. That's it for the first half. We're getting through the break at record pace and right back to football. 3rd quarter, here we go. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Gets around him. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 116 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And they'll run it here. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Joey Bosa, so strong, able to fight his way in there to make the play. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Lions will take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
And this is picked up by the Dolphins.
He's on his way.
And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
I think what we just saw there in that football return is the increased emphasis on taking the ball away from another team. And no one wants to just fall on in football anymore, do they? They want to take it and try and score themselves.
But when you fall 1 yard short of getting in the end zone as a former defender, you know it hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
Not only does it hurt, the laughter in film is going to be intense. You are going to get jumped on for not making it all the way to the end zone.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on a touchdown pass. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Working to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And the Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10.
They'll give to Barkley out of the gun. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
They'll send the tight end in motion left.
2nd down. Here's Barkley again.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
46 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here.
36-yard line.
Looking to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
And the Dolphins are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
That's good.
17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Up the gun, McCaffrey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now a second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And a short gain down to about the 33. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Right back to him on first down. And down inside the 15 he goes. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
First down.
First
and goal at the 2-yard line.
McCaffrey will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Well, the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. So here come the Lions now. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on and get back to practice in the next couple of days.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 38-yard line.
It's Barkley on the counter. 52 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
He'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 45-yard line.
That's good.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Yellow.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
Commissioner Goodell atop the podium, handing the Lombardi Trophy to the Miami Dolphins. They are your Super Bowl 60 champions.
trying to move and shake. I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are cray. I'm getting used to change. Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of the dominance, that's so typical. Tell like a god and a quest, so typical. Please don't mind it, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, I'm so cynical. So don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so
These restless eyes of mine will sit in to my heart and sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jerk up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I'll pop through north to the voice, get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day, can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away down honey lane. I gallivant with darling, baby, jet, jet, jet.
Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of the dominance, that's so typical. Tell like a god and a quest, so typical. Please don't mind it, that's so typical. Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of the dominance, that's so typical. Tell like a god and a quest, so typical. Please don't mind it, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, I'm so cynical. So don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical.
Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of the first down. A pickup of 9. From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's McCaffrey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Miami.
First down at the 37-yard line.
Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and
he's in! Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Dolphins. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Dolphins are on the board. It's 10-7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Rams offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. On the give, this is Allen. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First down, Rams.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Another run, and again, it's Allen. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 9. On play action, here's McCarthy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
3rd down and 9. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
On 4th down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. That's fielded at about the 18. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Dolphins offense and Christian McCaffrey getting set for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped. No gain.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd and 9.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. That goes for 58. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. McCaffrey will take this in for a Dolphins touchdown. Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through. The Dolphins are on top. It's 14-10. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 6. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. First down throw there is incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Slant, Smith and Jigba has it. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. Going up top. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
McCarthy's pass intercepted. It's a turnover and down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 2. So now, after the touchdown, it's operating. This one away. Now return comes from the 7. And the down just shy of the 30-yard line.
this soft zone, I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. That was the quarterback to put the ball on the chest. That non-verbal communication, the receiver and the quarterback recognizing when you're open.
Still left. Scoring
here by the defense, Mike. Defense and read. It's what receivers do off line. The defenders have different rules where their zones move to. They had that one dialed in right from the jump.
six before he's taken down. To the air once more. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw. Just enough to end that
Good, smart play with the slot by Jake. Now, two. They stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. This is 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end right. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He'll take off again. Rams use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. There he goes again. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out.
All right, so ultimately, it's a successful play. That's a win for the defense. But that was very close, Mike, to being a 4-point swing. So instead of the offense securing 2 points on that try, if he's able to secure that interception and take it the other way, he would have gotten 2 points for the defense.
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tavarius Ward. And the Dolphins are going to hang on play, they get the turnover to seal the game.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you could with me. We could hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it could stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Get something to eat, go to my house. You could spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't much. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so please let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're revving me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, or we can go and make sounds that.
Call you Dale, cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in a fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
A wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Son of a gun, pay for all I done. That's where they'll get us here, cause I ain't done just yet. Yeah, went for a drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get so. Son of a gun, pay for all I've done. That's where they'll get us there, cause I ain't done just yet. Had a little fun at my parents' couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door, what? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet.
You don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off.
Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say this has been a defensive slobber knocker through two, right? Maybe some points finally on the horizon as we resume play. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. The Dolphins getting their offense out there to start off this second half. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. He's got room to roam here. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead in quarter number 2. Christian McCaffrey to touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. First call here coming from the shotgun. Penix working from the gun. And get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. But the Chargers were the first to get to that one, so it'll stay with them. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. We just look at that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now, time's not on their side either.
Chargers lined up in punt formation. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. He's got it. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And they'd love a repeat of their last drive, wouldn't they? Their first play was their only play as they ran it in for 6. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Still first down.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Still first down.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. He's across the 35, inside the 45. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. There it is, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins push their lead further to start the half. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Is running back Allen. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second down.
Let's go.
Penix here from the gun. Getting out to his left. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Just one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Penix. And the Dolphins are there to bring him down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down. Their punter making his way out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Collects this at the 32. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. The Miami offense headed out there now. And they'll have to go just about every bit of 100 yards to reach the end zone. That punt sets them up at their own 2. On the ground, begin the drive with McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, that kind of game may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on their next down. That was a valuable little run right there.
That's the 35. Christian McCaffrey into the red zone. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 20-zip lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. This makes it up to the 25. This our last play of the quarter. On first down, here's Penix. Looking for a target. And he can't escape this one. They get to him for a nice exclamation point to end this third quarter. This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Chargers who have it to start the fourth quarter. This game seems pretty far out of reach for them. Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for second down and 13. Trying again, following the sack. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing third down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks, puts this offense.
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. Working quickly here. Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Well, there was no way that defense was going to pass up on that opportunity. I dare to say that was the most energetic and frenzied we've seen them all game. I don't think they could believe the offense would go for it that way.
And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Dolphins keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again.
Chargers, nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. Chargers getting set. First and 10. Getting this drive with a run by Allen. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Penix now against a blitz. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And it looks like the Dolphins have it.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do ever is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Dolphins continue piling it on here in the 4th. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins continue piling on to this lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And they've really been smothered by that defense all game. Not just on the scoreboard, partner. Any yards at all. They've just been tough to come by.
Yeah, just hard yards. Just hard. Just no rhythm, really, throughout this one. Let's give some credit to that defense, who has just had their number from beginning to end.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. To the air with Penix. Buster's got it. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Second and 6 coming up here. Nice play straight ahead. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, remember playing tug of war way back when? Like elementary school, where you're just trying to move that rope an inch? Well, the offense and the fullback couldn't do it. Defense stood up and stopped it before it could get started.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Penix now to throw. Bit of desperation on this deep shot. That was incomplete.
That's some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of the football. They got a first down right in the midst. That force, that contact, separated the man from ball.
They'll bring out the punter here. And he's been one of the players of this game. He has it at the 22. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up the way and actually loses yards. The Dolphins send the offense back up there. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Yellow.
Oh, Bronx, look at this. He's Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Only manages to get this to the 20 before he's taken down. Chargers offense getting set to take over. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him. LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Motioning the tight end left. Second and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Here's Penix to throw. That's a quick hitter. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
It's not as imperative the quarterback knows man zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
And the Chargers first down.
Penix looking to pass. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively. Right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost...
Allen hit that, football's loose. And the Dolphins got it! Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. Takes their first. They'll come up first and 10.
First down.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now a give running right. He's inside the 10. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Dolphins continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Dolphins continue adding on to that lead.
Chargers, nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now.
Penix. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the offense is there to recover, but they're still stuck inside their own 10. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. So they keep the football, but now they face second and long. Throwing Penix. Try and push it deep downfield. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. Here he goes, one final shot. Uh-oh, it's loose. Live ball inside the end zone. And the fumble recovery is made. Very good. You took on that challenge and picked up the victory. Pick out another one to tackle and build your...
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free, the king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. To get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop a chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, name. I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene? What is you?
So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have one half to play instead of 2.
Down the right sideline.
And all the way in for the Miami touchdown. A great play there. 85 yards.
And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half.
Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run with Patterson.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
Fielded at the 20. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Dolphins drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. It's complete to Laquan Treadwell.
Running free at the 45.
A big play there on the catch and run. 67 yards.
We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
First down.
Hey, 57,
First and
57.
goal at the 7-yard line.
Yellow. Attack, attack.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Second and goal from the 1.
Second and goal.
Yellow.
At the 1-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds. So a little extra time to ponder this third and goal as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4.
Eye down these two. Right side. Hey, rip lift. Right side.
Here's Mahomes, third and goal. That's going to be caught by Harrison for a Dolphins touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Well, the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Bears nothing.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field.
And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
In motion right, Debo.
Now Cousins. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football.
And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense, but whistles come in. Remember, on fourth down, that becomes a dead ball if anyone other than the fumbler himself recovers. So it'll come back to the spot of the fumble, and that will mean that's going to wind up being a turnover on downs. Miami set to take over. And now, following the desperation turnover on downs, they're set up with a first and goal to go.
So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's first and goal. Mahomes going to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And it's caught. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Mahomes Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Dolphins have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 21-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Onto the field now come the Bears. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Second and 7. Here's Cousins. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. Cousins. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now Cousins. Flush to his right. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Here's second and 10. Cousins now. Taking in left side, it's Wilson. They need 2. Here's third down.
A gain of 7 yards.
Cousins again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
And the Bears first down.
Cousins. Dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Cousins gets this one out wide quickly. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They go play action. Cousins. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Now he's forced out left. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. From the gun, here's Cousins. Outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. And one of the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Throwing on 2nd and long. Cousins. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback, and even a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
One last shot now for Cousins. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.
I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out to Durban, mouth of pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper. Switch it up. From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we just set the law. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie. I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza. Oh, you stay with it. In the same city. I done been around this world, you can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe, I'm what they wanna be. A well-adjusted free thinker, that's autonomy. That means I make my own decisions, boy, what do you do? I could spend a week or two out in Honolulu. And I ain't got $1 billion, but I got a screw loose to the people that see the world just like the news do. While you stunting on the block, you can invest that.
I'm one, ready? They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here we go. To throw is Burrow. That's caught. It's picked up by the Dolphins.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch. But before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up, against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Yellow.
Play fade. Now it's Mahomes. You'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he will go all the way. Mark Harris Jr. Touchdown Dolphins. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. The Dolphins are on the board. It's now 13-7.
7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line. The Colts offense and running back Marshawn Lloyd set to take over. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Lloyd. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 25, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll work this out wide for Lloyd. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Indianapolis.
First down.
Here we go.
They go play action for Burrow. Is caught left side by St. Brown. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
On 2, ready?
So a pair of 1st downs moves him out to the 47-yard. And it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Lloyd. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Over the middle, he hits his tight end, Hooper. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. There go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run over center, and it's Lloyd. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Looking out of the gun, Burrow. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. They'll power ahead with Ham, the fullback. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Easy.
1st down throw. He's got a 1st down.
That's good for Dolphins. 1st down.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable When you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Franklin, the intended target. And it's going to bring up third down. Balls to throw again. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offensive athlete when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he will have a Dolphins first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down.
It's a gain of 33. And the Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter. Second and 10. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
Yellow! Are you willing?
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Down to the 4, it'll be second and goal.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance in both run and pass.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
Third and goal. Mahomes. That is caught to the goal line and in. Travis Kelce. Down Miami. The game time touchdown here in the fourth quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score. They still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they'll do so with first and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow now. Taken down up past the 40-yard line. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could see the quarterback once he got the snap. He was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Burrows from out of the gun here on third down. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Colorado. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Hey, rip left. Yellow. Attack, attack. Right side.
On first down, it's Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. Down the sideline. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Brings up second and
now back at the 4 for second and goal.
Let's go, Lou, Eddie!
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. He gets it to go, and the Dolphins extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13.
13.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This fielded at about the 9. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Yellow. Yellow. 50, yellow, yellow, yellow. Let's go on.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Joe Burrow now and his offense. Down on the scoreboard. 30 seconds to go. It's an extremely tall order, but got the ball, and they've got a first down.
Here we go. Hey, can. Stop.
Now, Burrow. He'll step up and run this. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They'll come up for first and 10.
A gain of 14.
There's the spike. It comes with 15 seconds on the clock. They'll come up now for second down.
Here we go.
Man in motion, heading right. Burrow here on second down. There's a short one to Hooper. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. Hey yo, my new day, I want you round. I make a living rockin' same. Gotta train the dragon like that. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my sleep, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought that wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so please let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're revving me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, or we can go and make sounds that...
Call you Dale, cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Something takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me. Life's got a